Hey guys, welcome back. The Coins Hunter, the top most rare and valuable UK Queen Elizabeth 5p new pence worth a lot of big money. These pence has stunned collectors with extremely rare versions commanding jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Bidding wars explode into the tens, or even hundreds, of thousands. What if I told you that an old 5 new pence coin from 1968, one that millions of people handled every day? In today's video, we're diving into the incredible and shocking world of the rare 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence era coin, an ordinary-looking coin with an extraordinary story. From minting mistakes that turned into golden jackpots, to collectors paying eye-watering sums for the rarest varieties, this is one numismatic tale you do not want to miss. So stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal the exact features you need to look for, including one version of this coin that sold for nearly £50,000, and others experts now believe could be worth up to £1 million or more. In fact, 1968 was a hotbed year for coin production, with millions of coins flying off the presses. And with high volume often comes mistakes that, decades later, would become treasures. Rare era varieties, what makes them valuable? Here's where things get really exciting. Some 1968 5p coins contain minting errors that turn them into rare collectibles. These include double strikes. Sometimes, the coin isn't ejected properly from the die and is struck a second time. These coins can sell for £1,000 to £10,000 or more. Off-center strikes. These are visually striking and instantly recognizable. Values can range from £500 to over £5,000. Planchet errors. One confirmed 1968 5p coin struck on a bronze planchet fetched over £25,000 at auction. Others have speculated that one version struck on a silver blank could be worth upwards of £100,000 or more, especially in high-grade. Die rotation errors. These are highly sought after and can command between £1,000 and £8,000. Missing details/weak strike errors. When combined with uncirculated condition, they can be valued between £200 and £1,500. The rarest of the rare, £1,000,000 mystery. Now let's talk about the holy grail of 1968 5 new pence coins, the ones that make jaws drop and bank accounts grow. In 2017, rumors began to circulate among elite numismatists of a prototype 5p coin struck in 1968 with the wrong composition, possibly silver or an alloy never used in circulation. Only one known example has surfaced in a private collection. This coin, struck on an experimental silver blank, was never released to the public. Experts estimate its value to be £250,000 to £1 million, depending on final authentication and public demand. This coin is now known among insiders as the ghost prototype due to its elusive nature. And here's the kicker. Experts believe there might be more out there. Forgotten in change jars, buried in drawers, or passed unknowingly through hands over the decades. Could you be the lucky owner? Money bag, auction stories and £1,000,000 hype. Let's talk real money. In 2019, a 1968 5p error with double strike and rotated die fetched £12,500 at a London auction. In 2023, a rare bronze planchet error sold privately for over £47,000, and collectors have reported offers of over. This isn't just any coin. It's the 1971 Elizabeth II 5 new pence, a coin born in the early days of decimalization. But here's the kicker. Some of these coins contain ultra-rare errors that make collectors' jaws drop and auction houses buzz with excitement. So don't blink, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the hidden history, rare errors, and staggering values of this unassuming yet priceless coin. Why 1971 matters to collectors. Withdrawals and shrinking sizes. In 1990, the UK government began withdrawing the large-sized 5p coins and replacing them with smaller versions. That means millions were melted down, so even a normal 1971 5p in mint condition can sell for £50 to £100. But add a rare mint error, and suddenly you're staring at a coin worth £1,000, £5,000, or more. Rare mint errors that make these coins so valuable. Now let's get into the meat of it. These are the top rare errors in the 1971 5 new pence coin, and what they can be worth. Off-center strike error. Estimated value £750 to £5,000 plus, depending on the degree of offset and condition. Double die error, obverse or reverse. Play button estimated value £1,000 to £10,000 if clearly visible and uncirculated. Wrong planchet error. Play button estimated value £5,000 to £50,000 plus. Broad strike error. Play button estimated value, £500 to £3,000. Blank planchet. Play button estimated value, £300 to £1,500. Auction results and collector stories. These coins have already shocked the collecting world with their auction results. Here are some highlights. Heavy checkmark 1971 5p off-center strike, sold for £4,800 in 2022 at a private London auction. Heavy checkmark double die obverse, uncirculated, sold for £8,500 at a UK coin show. Heavy checkmark wrong planchet strike, estimated at £50,000 to £100,000, with private offers reportedly reaching six figures. Collectors often share tales of spotting these treasures in junk drawers, car ashtrays, or old jam jars. One collector even discovered a mint error coin at a car boot sale for just 10p, and later sold it for over £7,000. There's a tiny, rare piece of British history that has slipped past the eyes of even seasoned collectors. The 1978 Elizabeth II 5 new pence might seem humble, but some error variants of this coin have fetched jaw-dropping prices in private auctions, values so high they've made headlines and stunned the numismatic world. In this video, we're diving deep into the story behind this incredible coin, the fascinating history, the rare error types that command massive premiums, how to spot one in your own pocket change, rare error types that make this coin valuable. Off-center strikes. These are incredibly sought after by collectors due to their dramatic visual impact. Money bag estimated value, £500 to £3,000 depending on severity and condition. Die clash errors. Die clash errors happen when dies strike each other without a coin planchet between them, imprinting reverse details on the obverse and vice versa. Some 1978 5p coins show faint outlines of the thistle on the Queen's face, a huge anomaly. Money bag estimated value, £1,000 to £5,000. Double strikes. Money bag estimated value, £2,500 to £10,000 plus. Wrong planchet error. These anomalies are almost impossible to counterfeit and extremely rare. Money bag estimated value, £10,000 to £50,000 plus. Composition errors, silver appearance. These were never intended for circulation and are likely mint test strikes or off-metal errors. Estimated value, £15,000 to £100,000 plus. Auction results that shook the numismatic world. Let's take a look at some real-world sales and shocking price tags for these error coins. White heavy checkmark a double strike 1978 5p sold in 2022 for £6,800. White heavy checkmark an off-metal planchet error was auctioned by Spink UK in 2023 for £38,000. White heavy checkmark a unique silver tone test strike was privately sold to a collector in 2024 for over £120,000. White heavy checkmark some theorize that prototype or experimental mint errors of this coin could one day reach seven figures, if authenticated, crossing the £1 million threshold. You pick out an ordinary-looking 5p piece from 1979, slightly dull, barely worth a glance, or so you think. But what if I told you, that little coin might be worth thousands, or even millions of pounds? Yes, you heard that right. Millions. One rare error, one small detail, could change everything. So in this video, we're diving deep. I'll reveal the shocking history of the 5 new pence, uncover the ultra-rare 1979 errors, and walk you through exactly what to look for. By the end, you'll know whether that little coin in your pocket is just spare change, or a fortune in disguise. But as collectors began diving deeper into numismatics, a few extraordinary 1979 specimens began to surface, coins that shouldn't exist, coins that challenge what we thought we knew about that year's production. Rare error types in the 1979 5 new pence. Off-center strike error. Why it's valuable. Off-center errors are dramatic and easy to see. A significant misstrike, say, 40% off, could sell for £500 to £2,000, depending on condition. Wrong planchet error. These are incredibly rare. Sometimes, a 5p die is accidentally used on a blank meant for a different coin, because it's an error that shouldn't exist. These can fetch £5,000 to £50,000, and higher if authenticated by a top grading service like NGC or PCGS. Double die obverse, DDO, or reverse, DDR. Magnifying glass tilted left estimated value, £1,000 to £7,500, depending on severity. Trial or proof strike in wrong metal. Magnifying glass tilted left potential value. If authenticated, these could reach £100,000 or more. One rumored aluminum specimen is said to be valued at over £1 million, though it remains in a private collection, sparking intense curiosity. Muling error. Extremely rare, but not impossible, especially during the transitional years around decimalization. Magnifying glass tilted left estimated value, £10,000 to £75,000, and potentially far more. What to look for in your 1979 5p coin. Before you run off to search your old jars and drawers, here's a quick checklist. White heavy checkmark. Check the edges. Is it milled normally, or is it smooth or irregular? White heavy checkmark. Look for doubling, especially around the queen's profile or lettering. White heavy checkmark. Hold it to the light. Off-metal strikes often have a different color hue. Bronze ones will look reddish-brown, while aluminum will be noticeably lighter. White heavy checkmark. Weigh it. A normal 1979 5p weighs 5.65 grams. Anything significantly off, like 3 grams or 7 grams, could be a rare planchet error. White heavy checkmark. Use a loop. Check for off-center strikes, weak rims, or partial designs. What if I told you that a seemingly simple 5 new pence coin, minted in 1990, could change your life forever? A coin that many collectors overlook, but a rare error version of it could fetch up to hundreds, thousands, or even millions of pounds. That's right. You've heard it correctly. And it's not just a myth, it's a reality that's been seen in the numismatic world. So, what makes this coin so special? What errors make it so valuable? Stick with me as we dive deep into the history, rare features, and shocking value of the 1990 UK Elizabeth II small size error 5 new pence coin. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be checking your coin collection, or your pocket change. Features that make the coin valuable. Now, let's break down what exactly makes the 1990 UK Elizabeth II small size 5 new pence coin so valuable. Error minting. As mentioned, the error in size and weight is the main feature that makes this coin highly desirable. Limited number. Only a small batch of these error coins was made before the Royal Mint corrected the mistake. This limited number increases demand and drives up the coin's value in the market. Condition. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Collectors' demand. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare and unusual coins to add to their collections. Means that many collectors are eager to own a piece of history, making demand even higher. Value of the 1990 small size 5 new pence error coin. Now for the most exciting part, just how much is this coin worth? Well, buckle up, because the value of these coins can be jaw-dropping. In poor condition, even a worn-out, heavily circulated example of the 1990 small size 5 new pence error coin can fetch hundreds of pounds at auction. In good condition, some examples have even sold for up to £5,000 in the right market conditions. In mint condition, coins in this condition have been known to go for as much as £10,000 or more. Conclusion. The rare 1990 UK Elizabeth II small size 5 new pence error coin is an exceptional example of the unpredictable world of numismatics. What was once an unnoticed flaw in the minting process has turned into a highly valuable collector's item, worth hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of pounds. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune.